we are in trouble. Oh. We are in big trouble. The average young person right now that is single is planning to enter marriage, hoping that if their partner stresses them even the littlest bit, they will walk out from that marriage. And the way they are carrying this divorce is as if divorce is one very trendy, chic, reigning thing that if you're not doing it, then, guy, there's something wrong with you. It's funny. I spoke to one girl, she came to my DM and she mentioned the whole thing. I was like, me, if it stresses me, I'll go. And I said, the mindset you're using into this whole thing shows that there is something wrong somewhere. First of all, you're not intentional, and then you don't take yourself seriously. Because why are you going to be settling down with someone that you can easily walk away from at the slightest disturbance? There's something wrong somewhere. There is something wrong, and I'm going to blame it on how our past, our mothers, our generation have carried this marriage thing, because they've made it look so uninteresting, so stressful, so full of pain and management and endurance that the younger ones are now seeing it in that light and does not want anything to do with that. Yes. Forget that thing when they talk, who say, me and my husband, they crazy. We give hope to young people, because they don't want boring, dry, annoying, authoritative, dictative kind of marriage. I take God beguna, young girls and young boys. If you take yourself seriously, take your time and get a good partner. Be intentional about choosing who you want to spend your life with. And then stop throwing around divorce as if it is one very palatable snack that is now ready that everybody wants to have a taste of. It's very disgusting. And then this divorce you guys are waving it as a flag is not as nice as you think it is. When someone's hand or leg is amputated, that is how marriage is. Going out of a marriage is as though you've been amputated, though you cannot see it with your eyes. But from time to time, that wound that looks as if it has healed will still pain you. That scar will still hurt. No matter where you go, no matter who you marry, it is better to marry well and never face divorce than to be divorced. If, of course, there are some situations where, unfortunately, you have to run because, it got life-threatening and it got really demoralizing, or it got to a point where you were becoming a shadow of yourself or becoming somebody else entirely. It's allowed for you to run for self-preservation and to keep your life. It's understood. But nowadays, una know even the slightest thing that you can sit down with your partner and talk, the slightest thing you guys can use dialogue or a little bit of space to fix, you pack your load, run, return dowry, send across this thing, cut, back, everywhere, bish. I met with one lady. We used to work together. We used to do exercise as at then. She said something. She said, if I know what I knew now when I was young, I would not have terminated my marriage with my husband. I was quite young. That is why I'm here for people, though. That is why I am here. But of course, I cannot be perfect. And in fact, I'm very happy that my imperfections are showing as clear as it is, so that you will take me for who I am and love me regardless. If you don't love me, good. I'm not here for everybody. But if you love me, perfecto, we move. That is why I'm here, to open your eyes. Guys, we can cruise, we can play, but there's some certain things we don't do. You see those people that used to, when in a little quarrel, they are throwing their words at you. I want to leave this marriage. I want to divorce. You don't fling certain things in your partner's face. You do not. Divorce is when it is here. Here. Not this one. Not this. You run. Here. Here. You don't choke over. That is when you talk about divorce. I hope that you guys know what you are doing. I hope. Me and Sha used to just come and, juggle your memory a bit and remind you of the things that you're forgetting. I may be crazy. But not like that I be. You go take me like that, or you no go take me.